Good evening, viewers. Welcome back to the British Council's Ideators, Next Generation Entrepreneurs. I'd like to welcome back our permanent judges this evening. Pumi Pereira, who knows all about design, and Chandala Avivikrama, Deputy General Manager of our other series partner, HNB. Very good to have you back with us.
Thank you, Tony.
Our episode partner this evening and our special judge is Rajiv Samarasinghe, CEO of L.I.C.C Jeans. Very good to have you with us, Rajiv.
Thank you, Tony. I invite Team Lionheart to make the presentation.
Our concept is opposites attract. And we were supposed to design a top for a girl and a top for a boy. We wanted to introduce something new to the brand, yet keep their look as it is. So we introduced woven fabrics, incorporated with jersey fabrics. So we thought of love, passion, sensuality, and we thought of coming up with the concept of Greek mythology.
So what happened was, when we were tying in with this concept of sensuality and sexual rapture, which seemed to be indicated in the graphics and the design and the posters and all the advertising, the first thing that struck me was Greek mythology. And when looking into it, Luke will talk about it.
Okay, I'll be quick because I'm conscious of time. But basically, I did a lot of research into London Fashion Week especially, and other fashion weeks, because they're currently showing the season for Spring-Summer 2012. And the shoulders revealed, and obviously quite a flattering silhouette. So that highlights femininity and delicacy.
Success travels in pairs. That's what our client needed. So we've designed these two dresses to travel in pairs, to look in pairs, and incorporated the design in pairs as well. The perfect slogan that we come out with, opposites attract, which would be a hit in stores. And I'll brief out what are we going to do with this campaign. We are going to launch the campaign 2 weeks before we launch the actual product. We are going to launch the campaign saying in billboards, in Facebook, in social media, and as well as magazines.
When we were looking at the customer profile, something that we saw is that the customer likes to wear casual. We were completely targeting on the customer profile that was provided, 27 years.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Team Lionheart, you may leave.
I would like to invite Team Reflex to make the presentation.
For our signature look is optical illusion. Optical illusion as a theme on an outfit represents, it accentuates the qualities that the wearer wants to show people. For instance, on the garment for the man, we put a placard running down to show, to emphasize the length of his torso so he can look taller. We put epaulets on the shoulders to give him a broader look, and we did a slim fit so his biceps can show. For the woman, we gave a frilly neckline and a plunging neckline to accentuate her bust line, gave her a structured shoulders so she looks a little more confident, like the brand likes to portray in their imagery. And we put a black trimming on the waistline to kind of give her a slimmer waist with the flare coming down to give her a curvier look. We also came up with a slogan, don't brag, just lick. It means you don't have to say, oh, I look good, oh, I feel confident. Your lip closed, just tell people exactly the way you feel.
Don't brag, just lick. Where did that come from?
Adam actually
we came up with a massive list of slogans, some quite racy ones and some a little bit more conserved. So we had this massive list, and I think that fit the brand.
We wanted to really push the confidence that people feel when they do wear these clothes, and that confidence comes out with words like brag. 3
main media that we wish to utilise for this promotion: online marketing, point of sale, and magazine adverts. So the online marketing, we plan to use Facebook and Twitter. It's a real key form of promotion, quite cheap as well, and it's also active at the moment. So one of the things that we plan to do through the Facebook and Twitter is a face-off campaign, which is kind of a competition to get people involved in our products and the L.I.C.C brand. So in terms of point-of-sale material, we plan to produce an A5 leaflet, and this leaflet will incorporate a male and female garment, so kind of like a suggestion of what should be worn this season, Finally, one of the trends that we noticed during our market research is that men's garments are selling much quicker than the ladies. And in an attempt to give the ladies' brand a kick, we will try and give away a free beauty product with every sale over a particular value.
This is the design of clothes that we envisage Michael and Sarah wearing.
About the costing, our cost price from the factory for both the garments was 1,740, and from that we put a 30% markup for the manufacturer, and we ended up at a retail price of 2,900 for both garments, which puts each garment at about 1,500, 1,400 price range.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Thank you very much for those very strong, convincing, compelling presentations. But we're now going to ask our episode partner and judge, CEO of L.I.C.C Jeans, Rajiv Samarasinghe, to summarize the strengths and weaknesses of the way you approached this task.
So we talk about Lionheart. They had mixed knits and wovens, which I think is an idea.
Team Reflex?
Actually, they had a good idea on them, especially on the men's shirt. When you talk about the slogan, I like the Reflex slogan better.
I think Raquel and I both feel that they did remarkably well, Tony, considering that it was really a pressure test in 1.5 days to come up with a signature look that design teams spend months trying to evolve.
However, there has to be a winner, there has to be a loser. And Rajiv?
Okay, by considering all pros and cons, finally we have decided to select Reflex. And they have really understood the challenge, and they have addressed what are the features we wanted to highlight, and also talking about the garments that there had been some new concepts.
Thank you very much. Congratulations, Team Reflex. You may leave the room. Udana, Luke, would you like to come a little closer to the judges? Okay, very narrow, but the other team won the task.
Udana, I just want to understand what's your specific contribution for this whole
For the whole process, I was doing the marketing pitch as well as the campaign pitch for the brand. And in the first place, I was researching about the competitors of them. And then finally, I ended up with the campaign, the whole campaign as well.
Suraj, Greek mythology.
Yeah.
How important that is for the L.I.C.C brand at the moment.
Would a concept like that be for the L.I.C.C brand?
I think at this point, I do not know whether we can really use it. That's what I feel.
You lost the initial brief and expectation of the client when you dwell too much on this Greek mythology.
What happened with the timing, Nimanthi?
Yes, there was a fall behind when we were doing the boards. Until yesterday evening, we kept onto track, and I think we had a head start as well with the designs, with the garments, and they came out really well. But when we were doing the concept board and the campaign board, I think we underestimated the time that would be taken into doing those boards.
Suraj, and I saw you at the table a lot. Okay, did you go out into the sample room and check on the product?
Well, it got hands on me because we put it on me to check it, see how it fit.
Okay.
I think that counts, really.
Suraj, why should you stay? What have you demonstrated as a young entrepreneur?
Good conceptualization skills.
Udana, why should it be you that stays?
Marketing, entrepreneurship skills, and management skills into any tasks.
Reflections on your role as a leader. It's a tough role, lonely role. You have to get it right. What are you learning about leadership?
Well, I managed time in a better way and pushed in a better way.
Thank you. We have a decision. Luke, your design skills are clear to the judges. They're strong. Udana, we can see an entrepreneurial spark in you. Nimanthi, but perhaps your team have lost because of your leadership. Suraj, the client this evening felt that your contribution to the team's achievements was more of a distraction than a contribution. Suraj, you're eliminated this evening. And that concludes of Ideators Next Generation Entrepreneurs. Please join us for the next episode when we leave Colombo again and visit one of Sri Lanka's most famous sites. Thank you very much.
I think it sounds quite interesting when you say it like that. You have the creative idea and pay the price. Well, you know what? Everything's a double-edged sword, so sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. It's all good.
Here we go again. I made a mistake. Where do I belong in this great escape? Chasing pavements, building castles in the sky. Finding out the meaning of this life. Oh, though this is the end of the fight, a battle I fought with all my mind. It's given me life tonight, a reason to chase the light, a reason to chase the light, a reason to chase the light.